A very warm welcome to the second Fridge Concert Series live stream. I'm Shelley Frost, and this evening we're very delighted to be hosting musician, songwriter, wordsmith, illustrator, artist, and filmmaker Noush Like Sploosh. A very warm welcome.
Hi, Shelley.
Lovely to have you back with us again.
It's really, really nice to be back.
So what do you have in store for us this evening?
So tonight we're going to play about 7 or 9 songs, I forget. From most of the songs are from my album Whimcycle, and some of them are written more recently, and we're going to be playing those tonight.
Is there any favorite song that's going to be up in the mix this evening that has your special love at the moment?
I think lately I've been really drawn to the song I'm a Snail, because I feel like I've been slowing down a lot, and I feel like the city's been slowing down, and that's been kind of a good thing for me. So I think that would be the one that is my favorite song for tonight.
I love that song. And I think it probably represents the sentiments for many at the moment. And that leads me to ask whether and in what ways this pandemic situation we find ourselves in have perhaps influenced your music at the moment.
It's been a really interesting time. I think in some ways it's been helpful for me to focus. I haven't had distractions, and I've had to be a lot more clear about how I spend my time and with whom. And I think also the discomfort of it and the fear of it and the uncertainty factor have actually been kind of nutritious creatively in a weird way. So I found myself kind of exploring things that I don't think I would have I think I would have overthunk them before. And now I don't, that's not happening, which is a really nice thing for me.
I think this has led you also in terms of the formation of the band. Who are you actually playing with
So
this evening?
for some time now, for like the last year or so, and also tonight, I'm playing with Niki Mukhi, who I have grown up with, and we have played music together for on and off for like 10 years. And he's featured very prominently on the album. And Alex Valls, who from the Gypsy Swing Project, who I met in 2010 and who I secretly really wanted to play with, but I was way too intimidated. So yeah, we've been playing together for the last maybe 6 months or so, and that's been a very exciting turn for me in the music, and the way that the arrangements have taken on a new life in ways that I always wanted, but didn't quite have the way of articulating before. So that's really exciting for me.
Fascinating. I remember hearing 3-Act Circus, I think back in 2009, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
So I'm really interested to hear what you've done with it this evening.
Yeah, I think what we've done with the newer arrangements is they're a lot more spare. And I feel like the folk aesthetic is also something that feels really good. And it just feels a lot more sustainable, honestly, in a city where people like musicians are often leaving, and it's really difficult to do, anywhere, like just to do large arrangement rehearsals and performances. So we found that just from a kind of our commercial projects, this kind of arrangement is much more viable for our commercial projects, and then the two things kind of leak into each other, just the way that rehearsals work. So yeah, I think that they've done an incredibly interesting job. They have an amazing chemistry together. They play together all the time. And so what they bring to the songs is a lot of openness and a lot of innovation.
I think it's fascinating to hear where you're all at in this time, because well, any artist's work, but yours is particularly personal, and your personal journey comes through very clearly. You have such a strong storytelling line to everything that you do through the different media. What are some of the central themes that you find recurring through your music?
I think a lot of it is about me coming to terms with myself and coming to terms non-musical life, I kind of bury. And I kind of buried them to the point that I'm not even conscious that those things are happening, having certain emotions, having certain reactions to things. And then I find that it builds up into a kind of frustration, and then it kind of comes out musically. So yeah, each song kind of has is a different outlet in a different way to me coming to terms and making peace with that place in myself. And a lot of it is to do with finding a home for my anger, and also for my own confusion with like contradictions, things I want to do but don't feel like I can, or that I'm too scared to. Finding a way to accept parts of myself. Yeah, so I think that's what music really is for me.
Well, it's been incredible to see the prolific output and the bravery that you bring to your creative journey through all these years, and in this city. And this evening, it's not just your music, but the visuals that we're going to be enjoying. I'm interested to know, I've seen some of your visual work really seems to stem from a song, but fascinated to know whether there is also visual work that you find has a life, that you attach to music but has a life of its own and perhaps represents sub-themes or...
So I think with like the music videos that I made for this album, those had a very kind of unique and specific creative process that's quite different to the other work that I've made. In that, like I wrote these songs quite a long time ago, and it was at a time when these were some of the first songs that I wrote. So at that time, I had been primarily practicing as a visual artist, and as a designer and a filmmaker. And so in a way, when I wrote the songs, they kind of came forth as music videos. So I got the song down first, but then because that's faster to create. And then I had to finish them. And then making the video was a way of finishing the song. And I think as I've gotten a little further along in my journey as a musician and learning music and learning about what my creative process is, I've started to get what I hope to be like deeper into the musical side of it, into the compositional side. And in some ways, I think I've also, like living here and practicing here, where there's such a kind of a commodification of visual culture, in a way to kind of just gently lean away from that, I found myself actually producing less physical visual work, which in a way also, as I've gotten older, feels, and I come back to it sometimes as well, but not in the same way as I have with these music videos. So it's this relationship between the visual and the sonic. And now I kind of just take it project by project, and if a concept is asking for a film, then that's kind of the point of it. But at the same time, I'm also really interested in like unstageable things and things like that live in the imagination of the viewer, where they're asked to produce the imagery. Yeah, so it's sort of taking a turn, and maybe it'll come back, but right now it's starting to take a turn. That's also one of the reasons I couldn't finish making all the music videos that I had promised myself and some other people. Yeah.
Well, honestly, thank you so much for sharing so openly your insights and your journey.
Thanks for asking.
And we're really looking forward to diving into your very, very particular soundscape.
Thanks. I'm excited to play for you guys tonight. Yeah. So this song is called Sick on It, and it kind of encapsulates all the experiences of my 20s.
myself sick on it. Was always so sweet, my pancreas quit. Now all my sweet tooths fell out of my mouth. I lick my gums to change my palate to soft. To stop the fix before the fix stops me. I'll fix the stops to inconvenience me. Love is like a smoke that I just don't want to put out. I've packed 12 fresh ones just in case I run out. And everyone around me is the same kind of addict. Their eyes don't roll and no overdose, it's medicinal. And if a choke, I'll just pull the cloud in deeper. My lungs are right next to my heart. It's not too far to sleep through. If I had a pacemaker, would it pace me to take some space for myself? Or would I simply lace my drugs with hymns when my sheets is too thin? I need to fold it double, because double means more. Fill me up, this hunger strike must end. I'm no good at discipline. I'll find some way to bend abstinence of saccharin. I'll make absinthe the measurement and submit to good intent until my heart swells so from the sweat of my labor till it punches over time and requests for a really, really long rest. Had so much love, I made myself sick on it. Had so much love, I made myself sick on it. Had so much love, I made myself sick on it. Let's do Lonely at Night. This is a song I wrote in 2011, and it was after spending many nights in my studio learning After Effects and being really lonely in the city. I've been fine this whole time, shovel in my hand, my nails are clogged with grime. I've been digging near a ditch, I've been digging since we said goodbye. There's a smell of something rotten, half a broken arrows in the pile of mud. But I'ma keep on digging, 'cause the earth feels so good. I'ma work until the moon comes up, that's when I put my shovel down. And I'll notice that it's you at my feet, and if I blink, you're gone, gone, gone. So done. But I get lonely at night. I'm a lone ranger, you can't tie me up. I'm a shoot straighter, so fill me another cup. I hold the antidote for the venom of the idol. So if the devil gets your gold, step back and I'll revive him. I'm a busy, busy bee. Don't interrupt me. I'm as honest as a tree, so feel free trying to corrupt me. I'm reliable till the moon comes up. That's when I'm caught with my pants down. And I'll notice that it's you with my belt. And if I gasp, you're gone, gone, gone. So I'll keep my mouth shut tight, and I'm happy again. I've got to work, work, work until my work is done. I think it's time to bury the hatchet, 'cause I dug a hole so deep and I couldn't patch it. But you threw a curveball so steep and I couldn't catch it. And now I'm all alone digging a hole. 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 I'm a work until the moon comes up. That's when I'm caught with my pants down. And I'll notice that it's you with my belt. And if I gasp, you're gone, gone, gone. So I'll keep my eyes shut tight, and I'm happy again. I've got to work, work, work until my work is done. But I get lonely at night.
What's next, Nish?
Next, we've got Wear Me Out, which we did an interesting video for recently. It was done with social distancing, and we each recorded our layer remotely. And it was really satisfying, actually, to do for me. I really enjoyed it.
should warn you now. I'm the type to wear me out. Maybe you should get the door. Be the one to let me out. I'm quite used to being worn, but can you take a shirt that's torn? I'm trying hard to keep you warm and keep you well with my arms wrapped around you. Keep you well with my arms wrapped around you. Keep you well with my arms wrapped around you. Keep you well with my arms wrapped around you. You hold on my heart, you tug on my sleeve. I can never leave you. My stale breath quickens in the still air as I attempt to breathe. You hold on my heart, you tug on my sleeve. I can never leave you. My stale breath quickens in the still air as I attempt to breathe. Don't seem to do so well, shielded by this broken shade. It's all that's left from when I fell into hell with my legs wrapped around you. 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 You hold on my heart, you tug on my sleeve. I can never leave you. My stale breath quickens in the still air as I attempt to breathe. You hold on my heart, you tug on my sleeve. I can never leave you. My stale breath quickens in the still air as I attempt to breathe. To breathe, as I attempt to breathe, as I attempt to breathe, as I attempt to breathe. Oh. This next song is called 3-Act Circus, and I'm really, really in love with the arrangement that these guys have brought to the table for this song. And also, it's kind of something that might cause Niki arthritis in the next 2 years, so.
Worth it.
And I'd like to reintroduce the band, Niki Mukhi and Alexandre Valls. Please follow them. They're incredible.
Mr. One-Eyed Trench Coat Detective, you knew the facts were most effective in troubled times and doubtful circumstances. What was the clue that drew you to such defensive conclusions? And who was the vent that clouded your mind? I'm sure that's all gone now. Hey, Miss Thigh-High Slit Man Eater, you knew your strength was being a leader, though many names attempted shame. You'll draw your lines your own way. But why is your dress so black and long? Does it shield all the hearts you've strung along? And when was it that you felt so cursed, and to inspire the worst from your leftover? Hey, floppy-hatted, striped-cotton jester, you've told all your jokes and given your best years to a handful of forgotten folk. Are you the punchline of your own joke? Your nose is not so shiny now. The curtains are drawn and there's no more crowds. Maybe it's time for a new home, or time to try out the tightrope. Hey, Mr. One-Eyed Trench Coat Detective. Hey, Miss Thigh-High Slit Man Eater. Hey, floppy-headed striped coat jester. I'm sure that's all gone now. I'm sure that's all gone now. I'm sure that's all gone now. So I feel like we should give Niki a break for a second.
Oh, I'm good. You're good. Okay.
A bit of escargot. So this song is basically like, it's like the indulgence of the introvert. It was at a point in my life when I realized that I needed to slow down, and I needed to get really in touch with my own pace, and if that meant retreating, that would be okay. So, yeah, I found myself deeply identifying as a snail.
We live in France. Very
I am a snake. but there's only room for one. Room for one. Room for one. Room for one. There's no windows, now block the door. I have a keychain, but I don't know what it's for. I'd like 14 children, but I don't think they'd fit in, 'cause there's only room for one. Inside my shell that I've crafted out of broken promises, it fits quite well. It's where I get my good work done. So I eat leaves because I am a snake. I don't drink tea because I am a slave. I can't use chopsticks because I am a snake. Oh, I am a snake, and I do move slowly.
Just go into this one.
All I'm ever doing is swallowing down my female anger. Under all of the toing and the froing of my reason and my doubt is my female anger. My gut growls loud with the sound of my female anger. My throat is clean worn out from swallowing down my female anger. But there's a roar in my belly, there's a roar in my belly, there's a roar in my belly, there's a roar in my belly. I am swallowing down, I am swallowing down, I am swallowing down. All I'm ever doing is ignoring my female hunger. I've catered to other people's feast while I neglect the beast of my female hunger. I'm offered an apple for a bite. I suppress the appetite of my female hunger. It's all so that I don't eat the world, 'cause I could, 'cause that's the want of my female hunger. Here goes the rumble in my heart, goes the rumble in my heart, goes the rumble in my heart, goes the rumble in my heart. I can press it down, press it down. I can press it down, press it down. I can press it down, press it down. Oh, when it comes out, it'll be like nothing you've ever seen before. Oh, it'll burn up the windows, the ceiling, and the floor. Oh, we'll try to hide it, but it's too late now. It's wilder than all our fears combined. And all that will be left be mine. So this next song will be the last song of this performance. And I wrote it as part of my experience of being in relationships. And I would like to dedicate this to my incredibly supportive partner. Be sweet or be sick to me, don't leave me in the middle. This uphill battle is a kill, kill, kill. There's plot twists and tongues tied behind this cunning riddle, and I'm stuck on the opening line still. You bring me home, you bring me home, oh, oh, oh. You bring me home, you bring me home. You bring me home, bring me home, oh, oh, oh. You bring me home, bring me home. When the gas gets lit, things blow up. 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 The gas gets lit and things blow up. 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 The gas gets lit and things blow up. Gas gets lit and things blow up. Gas gets lit and things blow up. Gas gets lit, things blow up. Be sweet or be sick to me, don't leave me in the middle. This uphill battle is a kill, kill, kill. There's plot twists and tongues tied behind this cunning riddle, and I'm stuck on the opening line still. Oh, you bring me home, you bring me home, oh, oh, oh. You bring me home, you bring me home. You bring me home, you bring me home, oh, oh, oh. You bring me home, you bring me home. Somewhere in the middle, I wriggle in the scribble of indecision. I'm tethered, and the lines that are written are brittled, and the paper that it's on has yellowed and weathered. And the rope that you throw is a leash that I've known that is bound to a weight unmeasured. And now this land is all quicksand and down, and I'm afraid that there's only one way out. When the gas gets lit, things blow up. The gas gets lit, things blow up. The gas gets lit, things blow up. Gas gets lit and things blow up. The gas gets lit and things blow up. 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 The gas gets lit and things blow up. Gas gets lit and things blow up. The gas gets lit and things blow up. Gas gets lit and things blow up. Blow up. Blow up. Blow up. This has been an enormous pleasure. My name is Noush Like Sploosh. We've got Niki Mukhi and Alex Valls and Katy. And I'd like to just say thank you to the Fridge and to all the crew who have stuck around with us for this. And thank you to Shure for the sound. And thank you for joining us. Good night.